Alright guys, my name is Scorpion and welcome to a Minecraft tutorial. Today we will be building Glurch the Abominous mask, as you can see him right here. So let's get straight into the tutorial. Alright guys, these are the measurements of the base of Glurch the Abominous mask. So here are the measurements. Alright. And here are the other measurements because Glurch is a semi-sphere, as you can see by this photo in the top right. But yeah, so when you build this, you want to also build it like this. That way it makes it easier for when you're actually like filling in the structure with the instructions I give you in a second. So yeah, I recommend you do these 4 pieces first, because it will make it easier when you go to fill in the corners. And let's get straight into these corner pieces. You want to come into here, and I know this is kind of disrupting the perfect circle, but you want to fill it in like this, because, well, in my opinion, it makes the shape feel more like not perfect, because perfect spheres suck, especially in an organic like build. Glurch is supposed to be a living creature. I don't know why he's perfect, so we're gonna assume he is not perfect. Alright guys, for these edge pieces right here,
what's up guys,
you wanna bring it up?
I wanted to tell you that my name is Shadow Legend. I'm here to interrupt.
Alright guys, my name is Scorpion and I am here to tell you that this cow is Shadow Legend. Alright, as I was saying, you wanna bring these pieces up like this. The middle bit has 3 in the center and it goes down on the edge. You want to do this for all the corners. I mean edges. Alright guys, for these edge pieces, the corners, you go like this. Bring up these pieces once. And for this part right here, you want to do that, okay? Leave this corner piece, do nothing to it. Alright guys, the next thing you want to do has to do with these spots right here. You want to put a piece on each side. Come up to this, put block right there. So on this side I need to put a block right here, alright? Then bring in 2 blocks like that on both sides. Alright, you're gonna place 1 block in the corner, right? Put 3 like that also, because then you're gonna build up. It's gonna make like a sort of cube shape, right? Then you're gonna want to come back here, put like this, okay? 2, then put 2 under that. It's gonna look like a Tetris piece, okay? Do that on both sides. We're making all sides identical right now, because that makes it easiest for the explain. And then later I will tell you how you can pretty much like add details and make it look more organic. So we're gonna do this to all sides. Alright, now that we have that part done, we're gonna come in on top of this like square you built in the corner, place 2 pieces like that, but also this piece that you should have done earlier, put 2 blocks on each side like this. Alright, and then we're gonna do this to each corner. Alright guys, we're pretty much done with the sphere, or semi-sphere. You're gonna come in like this, so you're gonna put 2, right, do that on each side. 2, put 1 block back like this, right, and in this corner right here, you're gonna build a sort of like pyramid. And you're gonna do that all, and if you're wondering, but Scorpion, it doesn't look like the one over there. Well, the one over there, you see, I'm gonna show you how to not just follow instructions, but how to come up with your own builds. For this build, I broke down Glurch the Abominous mask into like shapes, because he is circles with let's see, triangles and other circles. He's literally the Abominous mask. So like, it's red right now, but we're gonna decorate this shape in a second. Alright, so the next and pretty much final step is I want you to come in all around this area and pretty much just fill it in. So if you're wondering how it should look when you fill it in, the corners should look like this. Alright guys, the first step in decorating Glurch is get yourself some red stained glass and redstone blocks, okay? And just come in and just like texture it pretty much. Alternate. If you want, you can replace entire like chunks with this. Or if like you like this better than the red concrete, you can just replace all of them. But I recommend you just like sprinkle it around. Alright guys, after you do like the texturing, go ahead and give like a look around. Make sure you like what you did with your work. Think you did a good job. That's like the most important part. You have to like your work and enjoy it. Oh, almost fell. Alright, so I'm gonna fix that. Alright, the next part is, if you look at this photo, you see how he has like these circles coming off of him. You can use a combination of blocks, but for me, I used honey to get like the spheres that come off of him. Right after you do that, and add like the spheres, you can't really do spheres because it's Minecraft, so it gets more like a cubish shape, or like haystack style. Is what I'm gonna call that. Just again, take a look at what you're detailing and see if you like it. If you think an area needs more, then you can go ahead and add more. I think mine is okay, so I'm not gonna go ahead and do that. But the next step is to add spikes, because well, he also has spikes. I'll show you another photo here of the spikes. So yeah, we're not gonna add too many, just some around the top a bit. So once you're done adding the spikes, it should look something like this. Don't add too many because it's gonna look clustered, but don't add too little. Alright, so after that, we're gonna go actually inside. So the first thing we're gonna do is start with the floor. So you want to dig 2 blocks deep, and on the bottom layer, you're gonna place that. If on the edge, because you don't want to see that, because we're gonna be placing glass on top of this red. So like the walls, just put red concrete underneath, okay? Shouldn't be too complicated. Just do that all the way around. Alright guys, the next step for the interior of Glurch the Abominous is to build the actual core. So you want to go to the center and put one glass stained block, one block off of the ground. Above this, place 2 lanterns, and then on each side, just cover it up. Cover it up completely. On top, build up 2. So now you have like this sort of like spark, like core, alright? After you build the core, you're gonna have like tentacles coming off of it that are gonna like supply Glurch the Abominous mass with like power, in my opinion. Cause that's how I see this core. Cause all of the other slimes are not like this. Glurch, on the other hand, is special because he has this core, and also he's ginormous. So yeah, you're gonna do this. You don't have to do it exactly how I am. You can do it randomly. Just like do as many as you really like, please, pretty much. Alright guys, once you have done the actual core bit with like the tentacles coming off or tendrils, you want to bring in some honey and pretty much detail the place around the spots where it's like stuck to the corners and stuff. Just put honey. You can also put
like and subscribe.
Make sure you also do what he said. If you don't do what he said, I'm not gonna do anything to you. I'm just gonna be like, why didn't you do it? But yeah, you can also put it in the floor for detail. And yeah, also you can put some up on the core, have it like falling off. Up here also, it's like drooping from the ceiling. Yeah, you can do this at random pretty much. Alright guys, and this, you don't have to do this part, but it's pretty much a bonus. In the floor, like around him, you can have like slime coming off, like it landed, and you can also put down some orange stained glass to sort of texture that too, so it doesn't like get bland, I guess. So yeah, like right here, it mixes with the slime too much. I'm gonna put purple, not purple. Gosh, I promise, I'm becoming more and more colorblind each time I make a video. But yeah, you can do this as much as you want. You can even make like a slime trail. And then another thing you can also do is come to the middle. Just go up as many blocks as you want. It doesn't have to be too high. But you can also give him a health bar. It doesn't have to be too big. You can choose. And you can also give him a name, like floating above his head if you want. But yeah. And here's what the health bar looks like when finished. Alright guys, that has been how to build Glurch the Abominous in Minecraft. So if you enjoyed the video and made it this far, please like and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.